Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Nothing exists except atoms and empty space, everything else is just opinion. It is hard to fight desire, but to control it is the sign of a reasonable man. One thing I know is that I know nothing. This is the source of my wisdom. False words are not only evil themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. An unexamined life is not worth living. Worthless people live only to eat and drink, people of worth eat and drink only to live. Man is a being in search of meaning. The worst of all deceptions is self-deception. Character is destiny. There is nothing permanent except change. Big results require big ambitions. The happy man is the one who has a healthy body, a wealthy soul and a well-educated nature. Nothing is more active than thought, for it travels over the universe, and nothing is stronger than necessity, for all must submit to it. Time is the wisest of all things that are, for it brings everything to light. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. A hero is born among 100, a wise man is found among 1,000, but an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Democracy is a charming form of government, full of variety and disorder, and dispensing a sort of equality to equals and unequals alike. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. Good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed to develop good character. If you do not expect the unexpected, you will not find it, for it is not to be reached by search or trail. Man is most nearly himself when he achieves the seriousness of a child at play. Men who wish to know about the world must learn about it in its particular details. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. No evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. He and his are not neglected by the gods. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. One who is injured ought not to return the injury, for on no account can it be right to do an injustice, and it is not right to return an injury, or to do evil to any man, however much we have suffered from him. Do not trust all men, but trust men of worth. The former course is silly, the latter a mark of prudence. I would rather discover one true cause than gain the kingdom of Persia. Now as of old the gods give men all good things, excepting only those that are baneful and injurious and useless. These, now as of old, are not gifts of the gods, men stumble into them themselves because of their own blindness and folly. It is godlike ever to think on something beautiful and on something new. Good means not merely not to do wrong, but rather not to desire to do wrong. Hope is the only good that is common to all men. Those who have nothing else possess hope still. There are 3 attributes for which I am grateful to fortune: that I was born, first, human and not animal, second, man and not woman, and third, Greek and not barbarian. Intellect is the swiftest of things, for it runs through everything. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something, by developing before us the powers of thought. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. The young they keep out of mischief, to the old they are a comfort and aid in their weakness, and those in the prime of life they incite to noble deeds. A sense is what has the power of receiving into itself the sensible forms of things without the matter, in the way in which a piece of wax takes on the impress of a signet ring without the iron or gold. There will be no end to the troubles of states, or of humanity itself, till philosophers become kings in this world, or till those we now call kings and rulers really and truly become philosophers, and political power and philosophy thus come into the same hands. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound.